The Rockets left Houston with a load of confidence and a 2-game lead, only to return with the series even. Big players play big time in big games. Jazz and Rockets. Live from Toyota Center in downtown Houston, FSN Houston presents the NBA playoffs. And tonight it's Game 5. The Rockets going against the Utah Jazz. The superstars must play like it. Yao must play like Yao and T-Mac like T-Mac, the superstar.
Yeah, we'll take a look at their playoff numbers versus the season numbers. Very similar top to bottom, but the field goal percentage much lower for those two guys. Got to shoot the ball much more effectively in this game.
Time for the Toyota on FSN Houston. For the Houston Rockets, Shane Battier, Chuck Hayes, Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady, and Rafer Alston. So let's go courtside and Patty Smith.
They'll be here. Houston always supports their franchises. Whether they're here in the first, middle of the first, as long as they get here. More importantly, the Rockets, the guys on the floor, are going to be the ones to determine what happens in this game tonight.
Problem is I'm able to hear you. I didn't think I'd be able to hear you. Well, winning percentage for the series for Game 5 winner, 84%. This is big. The Rockets can force a Game 7. Nice wraparound pass to Boozer, who misses the jumper. For tonight's game, Steve Javie, Jack Neese, and Courtney Kirkland play off much more than they did in the regular season. Boozer with a left-handed shot, and it will not go down. The Rockets in this playoff series are averaging 16 turnovers, 15 turnovers a game. And a whistle. And a foul is called on Mehmet Okur.
I will tell you guys, this is Game 5. This could be the determining game of the series. You got this game at home. You shouldn't be in the building.
You don't need fans to get motivated. Sure, if you feel that everything is frantic, the guys who play the best are the guys who calm themselves down.
The calm before the storm. A lot of these guys have been here. Rafer Alston's been in the playoffs. Juwan Howard. These guys, they're seasoned veterans. They know what to do. Just do what you've done in the regular season, but do it a little bit better.
Right.
There's a foul on Derek Fisher for reaching in on Yao Ming. The incredible thing to me in Game 4 was that Jaron Collins had as many free throws as Yao Ming did. I don't understand that. But that's been the difference. Yao had the majority of his free throws here at home in the first 2 games. Got hardly any calls on the road.
What Yao has to do is when he posts up, get that ball over his head. He's coming from his waist again. That's why they can continue to knock it out of his hand, pick it up over his head, and make a positive move toward the basket. And when he does that, he is unstoppable.
Rockets still with the edge. Yao now is number 10 in the playoffs this year in free throw shooting, over 90%, almost 91%.
Or in the paint.
Fisher takes it inside. There was contact with Yao, but no whistle.
He's come out firing.
So do you think that Yao and T-Mac both need 40 tonight for us to win?
I think their back is to the wall. This is Game 5 as well. Your back is to the wall. You got to come out and do everything that you do. Stick to your strengths. Stay away from your weakness.
He's trying to make a strong move, and Kirilenko makes an excellent defensive play coming over on that double team.
I think he's taking him.
Well, these guys can make their teammates better by the passes they make, or they can light it up by scoring when they penetrate. Very dangerous.
Yao takes it to the middle, and again Kirilenko comes over to block it. Yao takes it up, and the foul is called before the shot on Mehmet Okur. That's number 2 on Okur.
Yeah, good call by Jack Neese. I don't know. I wasn't sure he saw that, but Okur just gives Yao a big push in the back. Take a look. There's the block by Kirilenko. He's got him lined up, but there's the push right there. Just enough to knock Yao off his balance. Good call by the officials.
Fellas, I think we got to do something about Kirilenko coming. There's Boozer. Again, the Rockets, and Hayes gets a hand on it. Rafer right back to Tracy. Tracy to Yao. Good play again.
Coaches always look for on the defensive end is deflections.
Into this game. He said that Utah's very good at forcing them
behind by 2 points.
And now Battier And Yao have to go out back into the game to try to establish some offense.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like all the other games. The Rockets have never had the lead. Extra pass to Rafer. Rafer back outside the Luther head. Luther gets a little spot. In and out won't go. Yao's got it, and he put it up. You know, he brought that down to his waist, fellas, and that's when the Jazz
penetrate the defense. He's tough. Hasn't gotten a lot of time, but will give T-Mac some needed rest.
Well, McGrady set down gingerly. Looks like he's in a lot of...
Trying to make a play off the dribble is a disaster.
Yeah.
Biggest of the game now for the Utah Jazz. Rafer. Threw a layup. Yao's got it, and it's slapped away, and the ball belongs to the Jazz. Well, everything going Utah's way. Nothing wrong with the Rockets' defense. He's not getting any looks offensively.
This game mirrors the first two games here at home for the Rockets.
Yao's got it inside. Now there is where he wants it. Good pass from McGrady. T-Mac has 5 assists, but only 6 points.
He's got him.
There it is. He's got him pinned. Back-to-back baskets by Yao. What's he doing different?
Well, he pinned it deep fine because that means his teammates are making shots.
Somebody didn't tell Boozer. He came back with the basket.
He didn't read the numbers, huh?
Nope. Kirilenko almost gets the steal. Still plenty of time. 10 seconds on the shot clock. McGrady down to Yao again. Puts the ball on the floor and got it. Good touch. Yao now with back-to-back Jazz, who came into this game the third worst three-point shooting team in the playoffs. They're shooting 56% behind the arc tonight. McGrady turn. Battier. Yao pushes all over. That leaves McGrady open. T-Mac! T for a three! Back to a 4-point game.
Rockets trying their best to get some momentum here at the end of the first half.
Need a couple of stops. 1:15 left. Williams blocked by Yao under the third row. The Great Wall standing tall. And a timeout by the Jazz. 1:06 left to play in the second quarter. And T-Mac leading a Houston comeback. Now with 4 team fouls, they have only one. Kirilenko with a high arching shot. And Yao with a rebound. Williams with a miss, tipped outside to Rafer. Now the Rockets can go for the final shot. With a 16-7 run down the stretch. Stay with us. Tonight's Toyota halftime report comes your way after the break.
Well, if we take a look at the highlights here are some highlights of that run. And I like the way T-Mac was handling the basketball, finding Yao in deep. That was about a 5-foot hook shot. If you like that one, try it a little deeper. Right up there by the basket.
It's harder on Fisher and Garachek. Offensively, he wants to get up the floor quicker. He thought they did a better job.
Rockets outscore the Jazz 54-32. Games 3 and 4, Jazz outscore the Rockets.
And that makes this quarter.
And, of course, Yao was able to get inside and make back-to-back-to-back baskets to end the quarter. The Rockets, I think it's interesting, in the first quarter went 1 for 7. And at the end of the first, was in space. 2-point lead by the Jazz. McGrady looking down to Yao Ming. Yao's got it on Okur. Yao takes the shot, takes it to the middle, and a foul on Okur. That's his third foul of the game. When you don't lean back and you shoot right over him, you're going to draw that foul, aren't you?
Absolutely. Yao with a good move on the post here. He didn't lean back. He leaned a little bit forward and out, which usually he's a very good shooter and will make that. Okur picked up on it and had to foul him. That's 3 on Okur, and that could be big if they continue to milk that.
These are free throws number 3 and 4 for Yao Ming. The Rockets are 7 of 7 from the line. The Jazz 5 of 7.
Good thing he didn't try to shoot that.
Boozer put it up with the left hand and missed it. 2-point lead by the Utah Jazz. T-Mac and an offensive foul on Yao Ming. Second foul of the game on Yao.
Fisher knows how to run into the picker and fall to draw to score. When you got that guy Carlos Boozer on the floor, just give him the ball and add sweat.
He has come alive now. He's got 17 points. Yao Ming. Back on Okur, back to Shane Battier. Battier hits his fifth three-pointer of the game.
And that is just quiet.
12 in this quarter. That includes 4 for 5.
With the base now. Rookie, he's unfazed. All he does is he's a garbage man. He's cleaned up every ball.
Rafer and Luther. Shane Battier looking down to Yao. Yao's got it. Little bump. Yao baseline. Yao takes it to the basket, draws the foul. Will shoot 2. Millsap picks it up. Now, Millsap is tough, fellas, but he's only 6'8". We have a timeout on the court. When we come back, Yao will try to give the Rockets the lead. If it's time to check in on tonight's AIG Big Man Watch, Mehmet Okur has been battling Yao Ming, and it's been pretty close tonight.
Well, you see, Yao's only 4 for 14. He's been so effective all season long and shoots a high percentage. For the Jazz, give Mehmet Okur a lot of credit for the defense.
I said earlier by going to Yao more, I think this game would have, that post-up would have a little bit more meaning going into the last 9 minutes of this game.
They've done a good job of shutting him off ever since he got those baskets close in. At the end of the first half, they've done a good job of difference in the fourth quarter.
He's just so confident at that free throw line. You love to see a player who wants to go there and knows he can make them.
Well, I'm not going to say it.
I know that's got to be so frustrating for Yao to get called for this foul. And he's saying, hey, you can call that every time on the other end.
Yeah, on him.
Because he gets hammered on the other
tour through the lane.
Okur
went for the tie and missed. These are points of the game now where you get so few possessions. T-Mac taking it to the rack again. Tipped up by Yao, and Yao is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Double-double for Yao Ming. 13 points, 11 rebounds. Double-double for McGrady. 20
for that shot.
That looked like number 22.
And that's what I mean by imposing your will. Keeping your dribble alive, beating defenders off the dribble.
Experienced player on McGrady now. Sloan keeps changing defenders in hopes that McGrady can't. Boozer again, falling away over Yao. And Yao with a rebound. Fisher's open. Long 2. Missed it. Yao with his 13th rebound of the game. Here come the Rockets. 4:14 left to play. McGrady. Now Kirilenko's on him. McGrady steps back. Rafer over to Howard. Howard to Yao's got his man pinned. Yao Ming. Great pass from Jawan Howard.
And that was great patience on the part of the Houston Rockets to get the ball into Yao. And you see how deep he was? It makes it very easy to score.
Biggest lead of the game for Houston. Inside, Kirilenko had it stripped. To Darren Williams. Boozer from the top of the key, way off the mark. And the rebound to Yao.
Make sure you get a good shot each time down the court.
Good point, Matt. McGrady was wide their own destiny.
All right, where do you go here?
I'd go down low to
T-Mac's hands.
T-Mac is 11 for 25.
I'd give it to Battier. He's made 5 threes. 91-90. Jawan hasn't missed.
Does anyone agree with anyone?
No. I agree that we want the Rockets to win. Down to Yao Ming. Yao works it in on Okur off the glass. All right, Clyde Drexler, you're one of...
Especially at this part of the game.
26 points for Boozer. And again, it's a 1-point Houston lead. Rayford to McGrady. McGrady down to Yao. Yao's a little out of his comfort zone here. Now he gets it in closer, and a charging foul is called on Yao.
See, what's happening is Mehmet Okur is pushing on Yao with all his might, and when Yao pushes back, he drops his shoulder. Let's see if he drops it.
Right there.
And Okur sells it, and the official buys.
All right, now, interesting substitution as Hayes comes in for Yao Ming. So for defensive purpose, up. Fisher on the drive, and he runs over. Oh, Chuck Hayes with a big call. And Yao Ming will check back into the game. Chuck Hayes, that's what he was sent in there to do. Utah will have to foul.
Throw it up to Yao.
There it is. Yao's got it. He's fouled. Who better at the line than Yao Ming? And for Mehmet Okur, that's his 6th foul of the game. He is fouled out tonight with 9 points and 9 rebounds. Tonight's
had a great second half as well.
Now Hayes will come in for Juwan Howard. Yao needs to make both.
Yes.
What a nice soft touch. How about Juwan Howard? How about the spirit of that bench? Look at Dikembe Mutombo. Juwan Howard saved his best for tonight. Got them both. And Leslie Alexander, the Rockets owner. He doesn't look it, but I can tell you he's excited. The Rockets have taken a 4. Yao apparently will stay in the game on this possession. We'll see when they break the huddle. Now, the Jazz will need a quick basket. They'll also have to foul immediately. And you want to have your best free throw shooters in there, and I imagine that's why Yao's staying in.
You got to keep him in the game. He's too valuable, both defensively and for the...
McGrady will give Kirilenko a little room. Williams pops out. It's blocked by Hayes. Williams gets it back, fires up another one, and Yao's got it. That's the game. Yao is fouled with... No, he's not fouled. Game is over. And the Houston Rockets have won Game 5. They never even fouled. What a quarter for the Houston Rockets. Game 6, if needed, we'll have a Game 7. Final score, Rockets 96, Jazz 92. Stay right here. Coming up after the break, we'll have complete post-game coverage on Rockets Live.